without a shadow of a doubt, it's the crooked show in social media history. I want to welcome you to the War Zone Special Edition. I tried to tell y'all about that raid on Harding Street. I look like a prophet right now. I tried to tell y'all why they wouldn't release them documents. And Chief Acevedo, I got love for you, but it might be time for you to go, big homie. Say, I want y'all to sit back because we're finna go into it. Say, man, I want to welcome you to the War Zone. This is a special edition of the War Zone. Y'all bear with me for just a second so I can get things set up. And I want to get into this. I want to say top of the afternoon to you. And it's still morning, top of the morning to you. Great show last night with Marion Ann Huffman. Tonight, you don't want to miss this show with Wendell Champion. He is running in a Republican runoff to run against Sheila Jackson Lee. I think he'll breeze through it. And if that be the case, then he's going to be in a heavyweight fight in November against Sheila Jackson Lee, and he's a black Republican. So I want you guys to tune in. I want every time you tune in, I want you to share this video with as many people as you can share these videos with. I want you to listen to this brother because this is a very intelligent brother, and it ain't about Republican or Democrat. With him, it's about just doing the right thing for our people. Now I'm coming to you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much, my friend. Um, I'm coming to you because there are some issues that I've been touching and I've been working on for a while. I want to, congratulate the Texas Education Agency for putting HISD under investigation for the special ed division. Been working on that for many, many moons. Hey, Shantae, Pretty Brown Franks. Good morning to all of y'all, Mary Courtney, everybody. Aisha. HISD special ed division should have been under investigation. I wanna thank the teachers for all the work that they've done during the summer, even working through the pandemic. But it's a lot of things that I've been working on. I come to you this morning to talk to you about the Houston Police Department. Now, I want y'all to understand, I never say where I get my information from. I don't have to. I just know that I'm hardly or never wrong. Never wrong. And this is one reason that the Houston Chronicle does not like me, that local elected officials do not like me. I see the Queen that popped up in the building, Charlie King. How you doing, baby? Uh, okay, Mayo, hit me after I finish my video. I reached out to Chucky. Um, a lot of elected officials don't like me because I'm on top of it. And one of the things that I've been on top of from day one was the Hardest Street raid, where those two innocent people got killed. Now, you see what I told you, that they did not want that audit to come out. Now, they definitely don't want the ballistics reports to come out from Hardest Street because it will prove that they were shooting before they went in the house. But what I did tell you is that there were upper level officials in the Houston Police Department that knew exactly what went on that day. And the one they need to go get is Marsha Todd. I'm not afraid. Blankenship, sit down somewhere. I'm not afraid to tell you guys the truth. They can go get everybody else. But in order to get Todd, they got to give Kim Og what she needs. And they won't give her everything that she needs. I told y'all that Harding Street was an execution. They just executed the wrong people. If they'd have hit the right house, it would have been the same thing anyway. And that's what it is. At this point, I like Chief Acevedo, but we can't keep talking about Chief Acevedo as new to Houston. No, he's not. He's been there almost 4 years, or a little bit over 4 years. And there's too much going on in that department. It was going on before he came. He fell off into a lot of this. But there's too much going on in that department for him to be able to keep his job at this point. I want y'all to understand that the most corrupt police department I've ever seen was the Rampart Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. Second to that, Chicago police are corrupt as all outdoors. New York police are corrupt. But there is nothing that I have ever seen that can rival what has happened on Harding Street, that I've ever researched or ever seen. I'm telling y'all, if they give the DA what she needs, it is going to shock y'all. And we are around here dancing with these people. You dancing with the devil. You're dancing with the devil. There's nothing in my fiber that can make me ever trust the Houston Police Department with what I know. There's nothing in my fiber that could make me ever trust them. Now, you can fall for the stuff you see on TV. You can fall for the fiery speeches. But dog, to allow some of that stuff to go on that went on in there, we ain't talking about the pulling people over thing, and harassing folk. We ain't talking about that. We ain't even talking about them folk cutting up at night in the hood, the white officers, jamming people up. I'm talking about bona fide corruption to where somebody can shot call a murder, to where a police lieutenant can shot call a murder. And we dancing with the devil? This is why I had a problem with the chief all on TV. And hold on, homeboy, you got a whole bunch of stuff going on, that ain't right over here in Houston. And you all on TV. And I'm going to tell you this here, and I don't care if y'all get mad. Turner know everything. He can act. Ain't no way in hell you run this city and you don't know what the hell is going on in your police department. And that's the reason, Sylvester Turner, that you won't get rid of Acevedo, because it would tie into your black ass. Now, let's slide this over to politics. These Democrats know what's going on. Let's talk about city council, why I'm so tough on them right now. Y'all know what's going on. You can play dumb in front of these people and act like I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's see, I don't know what I'm talking about. But every time I say something, it happens. But I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to say this again. City council, y'all know what it is with HPD. That's why y'all didn't buck Turner. You police reform, I think we can accomplish the goal. But you're protecting corruption. You're protecting murderers. You're protecting corruption, and you know it. This is why you did not rock with Letitia Plummer on the reform. because all y'all know what that police department is doing. All of y'all know. So how in the hell do I know all this stuff? And the $1,000,000 question is, why y'all ain't never did nothing to me about knowing it? One, you ain't got the balls. You really don't. Two, I done took my information and I done spread it out over to 25 people all around the country. So if something was to happen to me tomorrow, I would still gun your ass from the grave. You people know. You people know. Now, what I recommend that needs to happen, and Turner, you don't have to do nothing. Let me look at you real. Look in your eye, Mayor. The chicken's finna come home to roost on your ass, too. Ain't gonna be too much more talking. Ain't gonna be too much more talking. It's gonna be city council people resigning. It's gonna be a multitude of cops going to jail, upper level elected officials going to jail. Say, man, why do I know all the details? So if I know all the details, I know them 25 people all around the country know the details. There are other people that know the details. I'm just not scared of y'all. Because if you come for me, I'm going to come for you. Y'all Democrats, especially, and I'm going to just say this city, I'm not going to condemn all Democrats all over the country because they are good Democrats. But the bulk of you Democrats in Houston, you are corrupt and you are trash to cover up the fact that the Tuttles were executed. And the execution order came from an upper level cop. Tell me I'm wrong. This is why every blue moon you get the Chronicle to try to write something messed up about Gary Monroe or try to say something. I know you got the Chronicle bought and paid for. That's why they don't get interviews from me. That's why they don't get invited to. When I send out a press release, it never says the Houston Chronicle. But everything that's going on with the raid, why this stuff ain't all over the media? Because you suppressed it. You're trying to suppress it. And you're trying to suppress it and hold it until Huffman, this is your thinking, until Marianne Huffman can beat Kilmark. This is why on the cool, y'all want Og out the building. This is why you want Og out the building. You know what went on with the Goins case. And I do too. They've been stealing the dope up out of there. They've been saying they giving money to CIs to help them, and they ain't been giving this money. How does Gerald Goins lives in a $750,000 house on a cop salary? Are you serious? $750,000. And did you see what they did to him? They fired Chauvin in Minneapolis. They fired the cops in Atlanta. They fired them in Louisville, Kentucky. They let them resign in Houston. So now us taxpayers got to pay their pension. You let them resign. That was your way of protecting them. Missing drug money, all this here going on, all under the chief's watch. I'm sorry, chief, but that's too much. And it's time for him to go. So why won't Turner fire him? Let's try this a different way. How many complaints, sexual allegation complaints, whether, what can I say? You know how somebody complain and say that you said something sexual to them or whatever. How many of them complaints, Mayor Turner, do you know about on your own police chief? You knowing and not doing anything about it is the reason you can't touch him. I'm saying it. Yeah, sexual harassment. Thank you, Chad and Charlie. You knowing about the sexual harassment claims as the mayor of Houston and not doing anything about it is the reason you can't touch him. So I'm gonna challenge y'all out there because I get tired doing the work. Some days I need a break. Like today, I got to do homework. Next 2 days, just straight up homework. I want one of you guys to do a Freedom of Information Act, an open records request to HPD to see if there are any claims of sexual harassment on our police chief. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to send it to the attorney general and they're going to say they can't give you that information. Now, the deal has always been the same. If you can prove I'm lying, I will get out the activism business. And that's been the agreement for 8 years. No, he's not going to lose his pension, Stacy. Not at all. So I want one of y'all just to be nosy. Mayor Courtney, this is your assignment. Do an open records request for sexual harassment allegations against Art Acevedo from the time he got here up until today, and I guarantee you that the attorney general going to say they cannot release that information. Well, here's the problem. If you can't release that information, then there must be information. You would just say there's no information. When you're doing an open records request, it's going to come back one or two ways. Either there is information or they're going to send you something that tells you there are no records of this. But the attorney general cannot hold records that don't exist. I'm sorry, all of you officials. I decided to major in criminal justice. I'm just exercising my investigative rights. So anytime y'all see a bogus story on me, some news channel saying something crazy, it's because, hold on a second, y'all. It's because they know I'm on it. They know I'm on it. I'm telling y'all. They want you to think I'm crazy. They want you to think that You know, like the other day they said in the article, I'm disgruntled. Nah, motherfucker, I'm highly intelligent. And you Democrats that's running this right now in Houston, you're corrupt as all outdoors. And that's what it is. It is time for Chief Acevedo. It's time to hang it up, brother. It's too much that's going on, that then went on. The hardest street raid, that's too much, man. I can't rock with you on that one, bro. I can't rock with you on that one, man. Not at all. I can't do it. And something happened in Montgomery Township. It's in Houston. Like 2 days ago, y'all released the body cam footage for that in less than 24 hours. So why won't you release the body cam footage of my Latino brother being gunned down on his knees in front of that car? When you gonna release that? Hopefully you frustrated enough to release that. Let me tell you why you ain't gonna release it. And I'm gonna tell y'all why he ain't gonna release it. Because it's simple. If you release the body cam from that shooting, Houston will be South Central Los Angeles 1992. When I tell you that shooting was messed up, it was messed up across the board. It was messed up across the board. And it is what it is. But see, you can't buy me. If I was representing that family, I'd be on your ass like stank on shit. You can't buy me off. You can't promise me something for me not to get the truth. This is why they don't want subpoena power. This is why they don't want an oversight board that can realistically do what needs to be done. They don't want to give us oversight over them. They want to be able to kill us and get away with it. All you got to do is just sit and watch me. All you got to do is just keep up with me. Like, I'm going to give you an example, like Lester Jordan, good dude, man. Me and Lester started off the wrong way, but Lester just sat there and he said, you know what, I'm going to just watch this. I'm going to keep my eyes on that dude. And throughout the last couple of years, that man can honestly say, I've been on it, bro. I've been on it, man. Now, if you going to sit here and condone the Houston Police Department, because they've yet to prove me wrong, so I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking. If you're going to condone your own police department putting out hits on people and murdering people, don't say nothing when they knock on your door. Don't say nothing when they knock on your door, man. See, everybody's worst nightmare, they were cool with me. Until I went down and had to fight HISD, and then I started digging off into other things. Remember when they banned me? They gave me enough time to touch on other things like politics, police. I was limited on education, so I got to go play in other fields. And when I went played in the other fields, I'm like, God damn, that's 400 times worse than HISD. You feel what I'm saying? So I was good with these people, man. But see, they can't buy me. Yeah, I'm gonna say this here. Mary Courtney, let me put a comment up. Mary Courtney say, but some of the judges will try to block the subpoena. The corruption runs deep. Mary is not wrong. When I had to sue the school district, why y'all think I went to federal court instead of state court? Black girl magic. Remember? Black girl magic. So why wouldn't I take my chances in one of their courtrooms? I ain't stupid. I'd rather take my chances in the courtroom of an old white Republican judge that believed in the Constitution. Not going up in them courtrooms, man. People bought and paid for. I'm not going in them courtrooms, man. Period. The corruption runs deep. You guys need to take the time out, especially in these elections locally, and look at some different options. Yes, some of those options may be Republican, but we can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. These judges' races, all this. I believe in justice reform. I believe in bail reform. But I don't believe that somebody should go to jail 20, 30 times, 20 different times and keep getting bonds. That ain't the DA letting them people out of jail. That's them judges. But just remember, they don't live in the neighborhoods that you live in, that they releasing these people to. Chief Acevedo, based on what's on the table, you should respectfully resign your position. Turner, if you had the respect of the citizens of Houston, if you cared about their safety in regards to the Houston Police Department, you would fire Chief Art Acevedo immediately. So are you part of the plan, Turner, to just skirt through until November and hopefully Huffman wins and all this stuff will go away? Prove me wrong, brother. The hardest thing I had to do, Turner, in my life is I had to fire my wife on the job. I didn't get to sleep in the bed for about 2 months, but I had to fire her, my own wife. I was married to her. When you gonna do what you need to do, dude? Because regardless of how this go down, Mayor Turner, your ass out of here, bro. And you ain't getting voted in and nothing else. You better get on, hopefully Biden win and you can get on in his cabinet. Because other than that, we ain't voting your black ass in for nothing else. You done. You done made your money. Go sit off somewhere until you can die off, dude. But while you're here, can you make an executive decision, motherfucker? Can your good, sorry Democratic ass make an executive decision? Can your city council put some pressure on you to do what needs to be done and get this man out of here? Ain't none of you city council people gonna stand up because you got your hand in the cookie jar. Your business opportunity board, you got your hand in the cookie jar. And I'm about to smash your fingers. Yeah. Yeah. Abby Kamen, that's why you cut me off the other day. It wasn't about me saying I was coming to your house. It was about me mentioning that business opportunity board. I'm willing to have some discussions about it. And if we don't have those discussions individually, one-on-one, you city council people, I can guarantee you on my life that a few of y'all gonna end up in some handcuffs. I can promise you that. I don't want to hold you guys up. I got homework to do. I gotta go edit. It's what it is. Couple more weeks of class and I'm through with summer school, majoring in criminal justice. My investigative instincts then kicked in. Y'all on city council are not smarter than me right now. I got y'all, a bunch of y'all, with your pants and your panties down. And I will say that 96% of the ones I got are Democratic. It's gonna be a good day when I can put some of y'all in some cuffs, man. Cause it's coming. I don't want you to go to jail. I don't want you to, I don't want you to destroy your family's life because yours is your life already destroyed. But I do want you to know this. If you think I'm playing, I'm about to pull a Ali and shock the world. But I told y'all about that police department. I told you, and I told you. But in my Ice Cube voice, Harding Street, oh, it ain't over, mother. I can promise you that. It ain't over. Harding Street only gets worse. It only gets worse. Say, man, I want to thank you for tuning in. Say, man, this is the hottest show on social media for a reason. I'm the 5-star general. And I want to thank you for tuning in to the War Zone. Tonight, we went from welfare to West Point. My man, this a bad brother, man. Republican or not, say we gonna have a discussion tonight. I told y'all I got my peoples coming through, man. I ain't rocking with these Democrats, man. I got my peoples coming through tonight. Republican, window, champion. And then tomorrow, we going to Fort Bend County, Texas. She running for sheriff. Janine Hughes gonna be in the building. And then Sunday, my big homie, former All-American, Al Lawson, class of 1993 Yates. His wife, Bridget Smith Lawson, is running for Fort Bend County attorney. Sunday night, man, it's going down. And then Monday, put your dancing shoes on. My homie from way, way back. We're going to do the Cupid Shuffle Monday night with my man Cupid. And it's the hottest show in social media for a reason. Man, I started this podcast. They can't do it like us. Until tonight, I'll holler at you.